Good morning, everybody. We are going live for a special global meditation. And I want to thank each and every one of you who are coming in at the moment on such short notice, but I also would like to welcome those who will be joining later. I'm aware that we're all living in different time zones and that we will be waking up to this message a little bit later, but those who are in similar time zones, thank you for showing up on this short notice and being with me with this necessary, powerful field that we are going to be creating at this moment. So while we wait for a few moments for everybody to come in, I ask you already to create for yourself a space that is quiet and calm, and that you prepare yourself slowly for the work that we will be doing in the coming hour. This recording will remain on the Facebook page. We'll also be sharing it on the YouTube channel, so you can always come back to it anytime that's maybe more convenient to you. And thank you for coming in. It's beautiful to have you with us. As you notice, I am alone on this global meditation here today, visibly. And that is because Anna is at the moment at Mount Kailash in Tibet. I've been in contact with her. She is doing well, as are the people from our community and our beloved Mohanji family that are with her in that space at the moment at Mount Kailash. They are participating there in the very important Dev Kum event in Tibet, together with Mohanji and a group who we met. We met Mohanji and the World Tribal Alliance when we were in South Africa last November. We're deeply connected to this family, and so is all of us. And so this channel that is dedicated to the Divine Mother is asked at the moment to bring the field of consolation, contemplation, but also the deep, deep connection that we all have with creation into this field that is nervous. There's a lot of things happening, and there's a lot of sadness and unsafety felt in the field. So at the moment, the group that is going to walk the Kora, which is the sacred walk around Mount Kailash, the domain of Lord Shiva, this Dev Kum enters on Mount Kailash a cycle of new 12 years. And in this special Dev Kum, the tradition speaks of that in this moment there is a great meeting and gathering of the Devas on the sacred mountain. So the mission to walk this Kora for us in this channel was and is to connect the entire white gold ray antipode from Mount Kailash through Rapa Nui in the Pacific, where the new civilization is being born. And in this week, when the lunar eclipse is happening on the 28th, tomorrow in our time zone, there is an important moment that the new cycle of the new world will be clicked into place. So as our community members and Anna have crossed the borders in Nepal, they've crossed the same Tibet-Chinese border where the flood took place yesterday. They've passed that 3 days ago now. The impact of the flood is unimaginable for the participants and for the shepherds who lost families and friends, and they all need our prayers as they started today to walk the Kora. Some have asked, is the Kora still happening? Yes, it is. It's more necessary than ever, and there has been a big practice happening to stay centered and to bring the prayers of the mission where they're all on to create a new in these days among a whole field of uncertainties. Mount Kailash, the sacred crystalline mountain that holds the consciousness of all that we can only dream of. And in the meditation we'll be doing today, we will be calling in the Divine Mother, we'll be calling in Lord Buddha and Lord Shiva, of course, to create altogether a field of divine neutrality that will hold all, and also for all of us to be able to sit in front of all of these forces and find our inner presence and our inner neutrality. And this will inform the field in many elevated ways. That's what we will be doing. Now, Lord Shiva, we see Lord Shiva as the Supreme Lord who creates, who protects, but also who transforms the universe. He's the Lord of Silence, and he lives on Mount Kailash. So we will be deeply connected to that resonance of deep, deep presence that's Lord Shiva is about. During the transmission, we will use and chant inside of us Om Namah Shivaya. Some of you may know it. The Om is the primordial sound and the basic vibration of the universe, and it represents ultimate reality and consciousness. The Nama means that we bow and we honor, salute the surrender of all of humanity in a way to the higher. And the Shivaya means to Lord Shiva, or our inner true self. I also want to make you aware that Om Namah Shivaya also holds the 5 elements in the 5 syllables. The Na, the Ma, the Shi, the Va, and the Ya. The Na is the earth, the grounding and stability. The Ma is the water, the flow and movement. The Shi is the fire, the transformation in our inner light. The Va is air, breath, and life force. And the Ya is the space of ether, the ultimate expansion, the field of openness, stillness, and creation. So, having said all of this, I thank you for showing up again on such short notice, and those coming in later, very, very welcome to join us and amplify this field, not only today, but the days to come. The walk of the Kora will happen during the 3 days. Today is the first day. And tomorrow at the lunar eclipse, we invite you to repeat this meditation if you feel like doing, or take parts of this meditation in your own practice. So thank you also on behalf of Anna for showing up and being here. It's so deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated by all who are there. So without further talking, I want to invite you now to prepare yourself and find a position in which you can comfortably surrender into this journey. This may be sitting or lying down, but find a place that allows your physical body to release any tension or pressure. And feel whether this position allows you to breathe deeply and freely. Take a deep breath in and out. If you still need to adjust your position to release tension in the body, please do so. But I invite you now to, with your intention of this moment, move into the space of silence, which always exists deep within you. And take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out without forcing anything. But relax your whole body with each out breath. And notice that with each breath your attention is drawn more and more into the inner realms, into the inner planes. And release all cords connecting you to the outside worlds. All the stories in the outside world. Just release them for this moment in time. And bring all your attention to your most natural and beautiful breathing, which happens all on its own. And observe your breath as you naturally draw it in and breathe it out. And know that you're breathing air that has been here since the beginning of time. This is the breath of our ancestors and of ancient lineages. Breath that holds infinite consciousness. Simply fall into a peaceful space of nothingness, stillness, a space where nothing is expected from you. Just sink into this field of deep caring, of spaciousness, of love, and of divine care. And feel how your heart space relaxes more and more. And feel how it opens. It opens and it softens. There's a sense of deep surrender. And as your heart space relaxes, so does your body. And in this space of deep surrender, allow yourself to fall into the arms of the ever-loving Divine Mother. She's here today to nourish you. She's here to nourish all those who are affected by the events of the floods. She's here to take care of all her divine children. And she holds a field which allows you and all others to surrender to your own inner divine light. It's the inner light of divine creation. And she communicates with you through the space of your open and naturally loving heart. And as your heart naturally opens more and more, experience your inner divine light. The foundation of your inner solar being. This light dispels all darkness that has led to dis-ease, and it's always there. Now bring your awareness again to your breath without changing anything else. Just follow the flow of air as you breathe in and out. A soft and gentle wind of energy that nourishes you through the rhythm of breathing. You're moving on the winds of infinity and nourishment with the rhythm of your breath, in and out. This is a healing breath, an illuminating breath. And it is a breath that aligns with the collective of humanity. And supports the field with a sense of ease and faith. And it calms the collective human nervous system just by breathing. And at this moment, there is only your inner solar light and the breath of life within this field of love and safety. We are breathing the cycle of eternal life. Now see, sense or feel the field shifting with the arrival of a diverse group of angels. Feel the welcoming, soft and beautiful fields of etheric energy held by the healing angels who are with us today. And they are accompanied with and by the Divine Mother of compassion and consolation. Bring your attention now to the temple of the One Heart, in which all all of humanity is welcomed and held. You may know this place deep inside of your heart. Maybe a new place for you. Feel what it is like to enter the temple of the one heart. As you fully arrive in this high frequency, radiant and sacred space. Mary Magdalene and Yeshua are present in the central hall of this temple, together with all the celestial beings of Mount Kailash. Witness how they form a circle around the central altar, home to the divine white gold flame of oneness and unconditional love. The angelic beings, together with mother crystals and golden mother dragons, fill the entire temple. And the Divine Mother is omnipresent. As is Lord Buddha and Lord Shiva. Observe the field. And in this field of deep presence, love, and care, we open within our own hearts the chambers of consolation. There's a field of deep softness and care imbuing the space. And we invite in those who have suffered loss, fear, and uncertainty. Anyone who has been affected by this flood. And we hold them in our hearts in a field of inner support, consolation, and we transmit strength, faith, safety, and protection. I invite you now to share your inner golden heart light with all those who died in this flood. Transmit to them the golden frequency of love and reassurance. And ask the benevolent guides, the celestial beings, to guide them on their way through the realms of light. And we now open to all those involved, the authorities on all sides, our local teams and organizers who are working hard to find those who are missing and to create safe and alternative routes for the many people who will need to return after completing the sacred Kora around Mount Kailash. We invite you to hold these teams and the authorities in your prayers, that the right solutions, cooperation, and safe passages may be found for everyone. And we transmit our special love and light specifically to Anna, our community members, Noreen, Lisanne, and Jen, our friends of the Mohanji family, and many others who are walking the Kora as of today for 3 days. May their path and missions be held within the field of divine grace. And we send them our gratitude for their dedication of this work for Gaia and humanity. Now connect with our Mother Earth, who always provides her children with all that we need. Connect with her and feel her love for you. You are her beloved child always. And send her your love in return in gratitude for all that she is. And wherever you are on the earth, breathe in the fresh air of life and creation. And know that our Mother Earth is creating. She's creating with us a reality beyond anything we've seen before. Witness how she creates the ultimate balance of her 5 elements. Om Namah Shivaya. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Now observe a radiant light in the waters of Gaia. Focus on this light. Is maybe the sun reflecting in the waters or a candle burning. While looking into this light in the waters, you calibrate yourself more deeply into the fields of silence, into the field of Shiva. Just be with this and with this alone. And breathe deeply and know that you are held. And know that with this, your inner elements are being recalibrated inside of you. There's nothing to do but observe the light in the water. And breathe deeply as your inner 5 elements are being recalibrated. Be aware that through your recalibration, the collective field recalibrates in a new balance. Today and in the time to come, this recalibration will continue. So nourish yourself every day as this recalibration takes place. Om Namah Shivaya. In our inner gaze, we recalibrate the 5 elements within ourselves. And in this, we are asked now to bring our awareness to the fact that we're not standing at the cusp of one single threshold, but within a continuum of thresholds. We are in a living passageway that humanity has been walking for generations, and which is now accelerating. And one of these thresholds is our growing capacity to create reality from the fields that is so fertile, from apparent nothingness, the fertile voids, from silence, from the unformed fields into form, where all is possible, Now sense the quality of this space now. It is subtle. It's very potent and alive. And still at the same time. It is a field that waits for our listening, deep inner listening, and our full presence. And at the same time, parallel to this, we stand at another threshold, the completion of an old paradigm at the collective level. A new cycle is ready to begin. And it is a closing that's not an ending, but a maturation. It's a gentle, yet definitive laying down of structures that have reached the end of their usefulness. And this closing is necessary so that the new world, the new civilization, the new you, more coherent, more relational, more alive, can come into being. Remember that you are one of the living cells of this movement. This is what you came for. And see, sense, or feel the completion of this old paradigm while you stay present in the subtle, potent fields of silence. Now, as you rest in this consciousness, feel yourself turning towards the collective Western soul, the most original, indigenous, ancestral, European soul, which lives within you and connects you to your ancestral lands and ancient ancestral lineages you may not even be aware of. Just bring your intention into this field to connect to those ancient lineages, a deep and ancient soul field that is coming back online again in a healthy and balanced way. It's an occidental soul field that remembers the stone circles forests, the rivers, the caves, the monasteries, villages, symbiosis, interrelatedness with all, and the quiet wisdom of belonging to the land of the ancestors. And this collective soul has been wounded, fragmented, and overlaid with forgetfulness. And yet it has never been extinguished. This indigenous soul that connects all of humanity lives within you, as you are a part of the body and soul of Gaia Earth. It lives in you simply through a quiet intimacy with the living world, with all the kingdoms, all the most natural ecosystems of Gaia. There is a deep remembering and a knowing inside of you that spirit and matter were never separate. See, sense, feel, or know now how Gaia herself, from her inner heart womb, offers a collective medicine to deepen this remembering. It is an earth medicine for her children, for you. It's a medicine that reconnects us to the original soul, to the indigenous ancestral soul, capable of holding the inner flame of source alive through long epochs of forgetting. Witness how this medicine rises from the soil, from the water tables, from the bedrock, and from the unseen intelligence of the living earth. Allow yourself to feel your body as part of her fascia. Just as fascia in the human body is the connective tissue that links every cell and system, Gaia Earth too has a vast fascia. An interconnected liquid crystalline network that holds mountains, rivers, ecosystems, and species, all in relationship. sense yourself woven into this fabric. And there is no boundary where you end and earth begins. You are being breathed. A slow, resurrective breath rises from the body of the earth and moves through you, one breath. Does not require effort. It knows exactly how to reach you. And with each breath, with Gaia, your awareness of oneness with her amplifies as a lived reality. Gaia brings you medicine, physical medicine and etheric medicine. And some of it you may feel as warmth, tingling, gentle sensations or density. And some of it may arise as images or emotions or a deep sense of silence. You are calibrating yourself with the land, not only the land beneath your feet, but the greater holistic land body of Earth herself. Just breathe with her in oneness. Allow yourself to be breathed and recalibrated. And as this calibration unfolds, you begin to infuse soul back into all of yourself, into your body, into your surroundings, through you, in everyday creation. This will bring your soul back into how you move, how you choose, how you build, speak, and relate. You remember how to take only what you need and nothing more. You remember how to give back more than you take. You remember how to walk gently and lightly up on the earth, creating in ways that naturally generate fertility, resilience, and abundance. And your entire perception shifts beyond the isolated individual. You begin to live through an awareness of a deeply balanced connectedness, an interconnectedness of cycles, relationships, systems, and care. Creation itself becomes an act of listening. We are being given by Gaia a potion that restores the most original operating system on Earth, a system of infinite possibilities, a system of infinite possibilities of creation on Earth, the original intelligence of life in right relationship with all of life. This is the medicine that restores the memory of humanity's indigenous soul and our rightful place within the web of life. In this moment, in this work, humanity is beginning to remember itself through you as guardians of its precious blue-green mother. Now take your time for a moment in silence to allow your deepest prayers to come into this field for yourself, your family, community, for all involved in the floods in Nepal, for our Mother Earth, our planets, and our galaxy. We remain in silence for a few moments. And as we allow our prayers into this field, We bring our attention once again to the healing angels, the golden mother dragons, the mother crystals, the celestial guides, and especially to Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, Lord Buddha and Lord Shiva. And all together we transmit our highest light and love to those who are walking the Kora, we transmit our love, our light, to bring them safety and protection, to create space in which they can fulfill their mission. We invite you to hold this field as long as you feel you're called to do so. Today, this week, and the times to come. Remembering that time, linear time, does not exist. Now take a deep breath in and out. And if you feel you're ready to return with your awareness to the place where you are, sitting or lying down, then please bring all of your awareness back. If you feel you want to stay longer in the field with Mother Earth, please do so. Do whatever it takes to fully come back. Move your body a little. Take a deep breath in and out. Stretch yourself a little. And slowly open your eyes. And refocus your eyesight in the place where you are. Remember to drink lots of pure water, and if possible, to be in nature, to connect to our Mother, while keeping the prayers for the people and all of life in the Himalayas in our hearts. Thank you for coming in. It's beautiful that you have been able to make space for this really deeply felt field of love. Thank you so much. Namaste.